Last week I spoke to you briefly about John Flavel's appeal to us to know ecstasy. And I said what an unusual word that was to use, but when you think about it, in 1 Peter we're told, for us who believe, it's joy unspeakable and full of glory. And Flavel seemed to be saying this is a pragmatic thing. We need to know this joy. We need to experience this joy. Otherwise, especially in a tough period, we can just become stoics. We just endure. And I believe he's got his eye on something there. Remember, Nehemiah said, the joy of the Lord is your strength. It's a pragmatic thing. We need to know this joy in order to fight the battle. Ephesians 5 says the days are evil. And so don't waste time. Don't get drunk with wine, but be filled with the Holy Spirit. That's an interesting comparison. Seems almost outrageous to compare drunkenness with being filled with the Holy Spirit. You know, that's not the only place where it's compared. You can think on the day of Pentecost, when the church first burst out in the public arena, people said, these people are drunk. They said, no, they're not drunk, as you suppose. They're full of the Holy Spirit. There's some similarities. I think the outsider thinks of the Christian as a attender of meetings, a keeper of rules, miserable crowd. But when the church first burst on the scene, they were so full of joy. They were drunk, it looked. And notice this isn't recorded by an enemy of the church. Luke, the evangelist, he is telling us that's what they look like. He's happy to put that in the record. So what is it about drunkenness? Well, first of all, they were bold, joyful, noisy. If you see a crowd of drunks on a Saturday night, you think, yeah, they're a noisy crowd. Happy, maybe. Kind of liberated, kind of free. They don't really care what people think of them. Some of us as Christians need to be delivered with our preoccupation with ourselves. We need to be freed from self. And that freedom of the Spirit, it changed Peter from being very self-conscious when the girls said to him, you're with Jesus, aren't you? And he was immediately scared. Now he's free. There's a fullness of joy. There's an overflowing experience of God. Of course, drunkenness is an escape route for people who are bored with life, get drunk at the weekends. Maybe it's out of anxiety, pressure to overcome the pressures of life, get drunk. It's escape. Whereas, of course, for the Christian, to be full of the Spirit is not escapism. It's not a flight out of reality. Actually, it's underlining the things that we might know most precious. For instance, we know God loves us. It's in the Bible. God so loved the world, he gave his only begotten Son. Well, you can put your name in the verse, God so loved me. You can argue it logically. It's one thing to know it from the Bible. It's another thing to feel the love of God poured out in my heart by the Holy Spirit. Also, we know we're children of God. It says, to those who received him, he gave the right to be called children of God. But when we know the Holy Spirit crying, Abba, Father, there's an intensity to that sense of sonship, that awareness of my Father. I can draw near to him. It's not escape, it's underlining what you know. We know we're going to live forever. That's the promise of the Bible. We have everlasting life. But when the Spirit floods your soul, that sense of, I'm tasting of the powers of the age to come. I'm experiencing something of God in a way that is thrilling me. John Piper puts it this way. He says, being in his presence is the soul's final feast. Beyond this, there is no quest. Words fail. We call it pleasure, joy, delight. But these are weak pointers to the unspeakable experience. We need to taste and see that God is good. We need to enjoy the wonder of what it is to be with him. No, it's not escapism. It's a kind of heightening of the things we already know. Another Puritan said, peace is joy resting. Joy is peace dancing. Let's know this wonderful joy that God has for us. It will strengthen us for the battle. It will help us to overcome the tensions and the things that drag us down. It is one of the secrets of the Christian's life. God bless you through another day. God bless you through another day.